Welcome to this lesson on basic mistakes in technical writing. We'll cover examples of words and phrases that are often a problem in technical writing. After completing this lesson, you should be able to identify common mistakes and fix a mistake when you see it. Now let's get started. Common mistakes. Here is a list of words we will cover in this lesson. These are just some of where writers can make a mistake. Accept and accept. Adapt and adopt. Can, may, might. Data, datum. Discrete, discrete. I.e. and e.g. Lay and lie. Lead, led. Proceed, proceed. Than, then. Whose, whose. Your and your. A closer look. Let's look at each in detail. Number 1. Accept and accept. You accept a job offer. He likes all vegetables except for carrots. Those two sentences are good examples of proper use. Number 2. Adapt and adopt. You adapt to your environment. You adopt a child. Do not confuse the two words. Number 3. Can and may. You can click submit or cancel. Can we talk? May I enter the chamber? It may rain today. Can means you can do something, like you can click submit. Can is a word you use to ask for permission also. May is a word that you use to ask for a more formal permission or to suggest that something is possible. Number 4. Data and datum. Datum is so rarely used today that unless you work in an environment, such as in a scientific community within academia, you can probably just use data. In most cases, you can say that the data is conclusive with the singular is. Number 5. Discrete and discrete. Discrete components include resistors and are not part of an integrated circuit. In technical writing, discrete is a word that normally applies. The word applies to something that is separate or distinct, as in the example sentence. Discrete is used for more general conversation and means modest or cautious, as a discreet person who will not talk about sensitive topics. E.g. and i.e. Books such as A Handbook of Technical Writing discourage the use of these abbreviations, as readers may not know them. If your culture demands use of these, remember that e.g. means for example. In other words, is what i.e. means. I use primary colors, i.e. red, green, and yellow, clarifying what the primary colors are. I like fruit, e.g. apples and oranges, giving examples of some. Number 7. Lay and lie. Lay the baby into the crib. You lie down at night. Avoiding these two words in technical writing could be the best approach. Readers may not be familiar with the difference. Number 8. Lead and led. Use a lead pencil to complete the test. He led the group. Be sure to know the difference in these two words as shown in the examples. Number 9. Precede and proceed. Proceed is a more common of the two words and means to continue. Precede comes before. Proceed to page 20 if you complete the test on page 19 with no errors. Depression can precede a stroke. These are two examples of correct usage. Number 10. Than and then. Two is more than one. Finish the book, then write the report. Those two examples show that than is used for comparison and then is used for time. Number 11. Whose and whose. Whose book is on the table? I know whose book it is. Whose is a contraction that stands for who is. Whose is a pronoun that comes before a noun. Know the difference and you can see it in those two examples. Number 12. Your and your. Your book is on the table. You're the one that we want. Your stands for you are and is a contraction. Your is an adjective that shows ownership. Know the difference as you look at the two examples again. Now let's review. In this lesson, we looked at some areas of technical and general writing where there can be problems. A technical writer should always look up the correct usage of a word if there is any double. A dictionary is always a good idea. There are reliable dictionaries online and in print. Webster's International is a good choice, as is the American Heritage Dictionary. You should now be able to use properly the words we covered in this lesson. When in doubt, look it up. Remember that spell check may not always catch an error, so a dictionary is usually the best approach. Here is another look at the words you should know. Accept and accept. Adapt, adopt. Can, may, might. Data, datum. Discrete, discrete. I.e. and e.g. Lay and lie. Lead and led. Proceed and proceed. Than and then. Whose and whose. Your and your. Good luck as you proceed with these technical writing projects, and thank you once again for watching this technical writing video module.